Nestled in the heart of Italy lies a region where rolling hills meet sparkling wine. This is La Colline del Prosecco, the Prosecco Hills. Vineyards stretch as far as the eye can see. Historic villages dot the landscape, and the air is alive with the sound of celebration. This is a place where life is savored, where every glass tells a story. I'm your guide, Rick Steves, and I'm thrilled to take you on a journey. We're going to explore the magic of La Colline del Prosecco. Get ready to experience the taste of Italy's sparkling gem. These hills whisper stories of ancient times. The Romans were among the first to cultivate grapes here. They recognized the potential of this fertile land. Generations of families have dedicated their lives to the art of winemaking. Their legacy lives on in every bottle of Prosecco. The unique terroir of the region plays a crucial role in shaping the character of the wine. The soil, the climate, the altitude, all contribute to its distinctive flavor profile. It's a delicate balance perfected over centuries. But La Colline del Prosecco is more than just wine. It's a place where history, culture, and nature intertwine. The hills of La Colline del Prosecco are like open-air museums. Every stone, every path whispers tales of bygone eras. The Romans planted the seeds of a winemaking tradition that would flourish for centuries. As you wander through the vineyards, imagine the legions marching through. Picture the bustling trade routes that once crisscrossed this land. The echoes of their footsteps are still present. Monasteries became the new custodians of the vineyards. They meticulously documented their techniques, ensuring the knowledge was passed down. These monastic orders saw winemaking as more than just a craft. It was an art form, a sacred ritual. Centuries passed, and the region witnessed the rise and fall of empires. Through it all, the vineyards remained. The legacy of the past is etched in the stone walls that crisscross the hillsides. These walls, built by hand with painstaking care, are a marvel of engineering. They were erected to prevent soil erosion and to create terraces that maximize sunlight exposure for the vines. Today, they stand as silent guardians. They protect the precious grapes that thrive on these slopes. Scattered amidst the vineyards, you'll find charming villages. These villages are steeped in history. Each village has its own unique character. Each one tells a story. For generations, families have poured their hearts and souls into cultivating these vineyards. They've passed down their knowledge from parent to child. They've preserved the ancient techniques that give Prosecco its distinctive character. These families are the true guardians of tradition. Meet the winemakers, and you'll encounter a passion that runs deep. They'll tell you about the challenges and rewards of working with nature, about the importance of respecting the land, about the joy of sharing their craft with the world. Their dedication is evident in every bottle of Prosecco they produce. It's this unwavering commitment to quality that has made Prosecco from La Colline del Prosecco a global phenomenon. The landscape of La Colline del Prosecco is a sight to behold. Rolling hills, sculpted by centuries of careful cultivation, rise up to meet the sky. These aren't just hills, they're nature's amphitheater, a stage perfectly set for the production of world-class Prosecco. Vineyards like emerald tapestries drape over the slopes. They stretch as far as the eye can see, creating a mesmerizing patchwork of green. The air is alive with the scent of grapes ripening under the Italian sun. Look closer and you'll notice the unique Siglioni, steep terraced vineyards supported by ancient dry stone walls. These walls aren't just functional, they're works of art. The secret to Prosecco's unique character lies in the terroir, the intricate interplay of geography, geology, and climate. Here, in La Colline del Prosecco, Nature has conspired to create the perfect conditions for growing Glera grapes. The soil, rich in minerals and limestone, provides excellent drainage and imparts a distinctive minerality to the grapes. The hill's south-facing slopes bask in abundant sunshine, providing the grapes with the warmth they need to ripen to perfection. The gentle slopes allow for a more even distribution of sunlight. It's this delicate dance between sun and soil that gives Prosecco its signature freshness and vibrancy. The result is a sparkling wine that is both refreshing and elegant. The climate of Colline del Prosecco is a gift to winemakers. Warm summers ripen the grapes, while cool nights preserve their acidity. This diurnal temperature variation is crucial for developing the grape's aromatic complexity. The gentle breezes that sweep through the hills help to moderate temperatures and prevent the spread of diseases. But more than just ideal growing conditions, the climate of Le Colline del Prosecco fosters a spirit of celebration. It's a climate that invites you to slow down, to savor the simple pleasures of life, and to raise a glass with friends and family. The climate itself seems to say, celebrate life and let the bubbles flow. Making Prosecco is more than just a job in Le Colline del Prosecco. It's an art form passed down through generations. These winemakers are true artisans, their hands stained with the juice of the grapes they so carefully tend. The journey from vine to bottle begins with the harvest, a time of celebration and hard work. Families and friends gather in the vineyards, their laughter echoing through the hills as they carefully hand-pick each bunch of Glera grapes. Once harvested, the grapes are gently pressed, their precious juice extracted with the utmost care. This juice, known as mosto, is then fermented for the first time. But the true magic of Prosecco lies in the second fermentation, a process that infuses the wine with its signature bubbles. This is where tradition and innovation meet, resulting in a sparkling wine that is both refreshing and elegant. Unlike champagne, which undergoes its second fermentation in the bottle, Prosecco utilizes the Charmat method. This method involves a second fermentation in large, pressurized stainless steel tanks called autoclaves. The mosto is transferred to these autoclaves along with a carefully selected blend of yeasts and sugars. As the yeast consumes the sugar, it releases carbon dioxide, creating the fine, persistent bubbles that Prosecco is renowned for. This second fermentation in the autoclave allows for greater control over the process, resulting in a fresher, fruitier style of sparkling wine. Once the second fermentation is complete, the Prosecco is carefully filtered and bottled under pressure. The result is a sparkling wine that is both approachable and celebratory, perfect for any occasion. Finally, the moment of truth arrives. The tasting. Lifting a glass of Prosecco to your lips is an invitation to experience the unique terroir of Le Colline del Prosecco. The aromas alone are intoxicating, a symphony of fresh fruit, delicate floral notes, and a hint of minerality. On the palate, Prosecco dances with vibrant acidity, balanced by delicate sweetness and flavors of green apple, pear, honeydew melon, and citrus. The bubbles are fine and persistent, creating a creamy mousse that caresses the tongue. But it's not just the flavors that captivate. It's the feeling, the emotion that Prosecco evokes. It's a wine that embodies joy, celebration, and the simple pleasures of life. It's this dedication to quality that has made Prosecco a global phenomenon, a sparkling gem that continues to delight wine lovers around the world. Don't think for a second that Le Colline del Prosecco is just about the wine. Sure, the bubbly is fantastic, but this region is bursting with culture. Think charming villages, ancient traditions, and a love for life that's simply contagious. Step into a local osteria. Pull up a chair and order a glass of Prosecco. Watch the locals. Listen to their stories. You'll quickly discover a warmth and generosity that's truly special. The people of La Colline del Prosecco are proud of their heritage. They're eager to share it with visitors. Engage in conversation, and you'll be rewarded with insights into their way of life. Throughout the year, La Colline del Prosecco comes alive with festivals. These celebrations offer a glimpse into the heart and soul of the region. Whether it's a harvest festival or a religious procession, there's always something to experience. One of the most anticipated events is the Festa del Vino. This wine festival celebrates the region's most famous export. Join the locals in sampling a wide variety of Prosecco. Enjoy live music, dancing, and traditional food stalls. For a truly unique experience, attend the Disfida degli Arcieri. This is a historic archery competition. Watch as teams from different villages compete for glory. And don't miss the opportunity to witness a sagra. These local food festivals celebrate regional specialties. Beyond the vineyards and villages, La Colline del Prosecco is home to hidden gems waiting to be discovered. Lace up your hiking boots, rent a bicycle, or hop in a car. Explore the winding roads and discover a landscape that will take your breath away. Visit the Castello di Conegliano. This imposing castle, perched atop a hill, offers panoramic views of the surrounding vineyards. Step back in time as you explore its ancient walls and towers. For a more contemplative experience, visit the Abbazia di Foligna. This beautiful abbey, nestled in a secluded valley, is a haven of peace and tranquility. Nature lovers won't want to miss the Parco Naturale Regionale delle Prealpi Trevigiane. Here's a tip. When you're in La Colline del Prosecco, don't be in a hurry. Embrace the Italian pace of life. Take your time to savor every moment. Linger over a long lunch at a family-run trattoria. Strike up a conversation with a local winemaker. Get lost in the beauty of the landscape. In La Colline del Prosecco, you'll find a place that nourishes the soul and leaves you with memories to last a lifetime. Ready to experience the magic of La Colline del Prosecco? Great! Let's talk logistics. First things first, getting there. You can fly into Venice or Treviso. Both are great starting points for exploring the region. From there, rent a car and hit the open road. The real beauty of this region lies in its charming villages and rolling vineyards. Driving gives you the freedom to explore at your own pace. Plus, the scenery along the way is half the fun. Now, when to go? Spring and fall offer pleasant weather. The vineyards are a sight to behold. For a truly immersive experience, consider staying in a converted farmhouse amidst the vineyards. Here are a few tips to make the most of your Prosecco adventure. First, pack comfortable shoes. You'll be doing a lot of walking. Cobblestone streets and vineyard paths are best explored on foot. Second, learn a few basic Italian phrases. While many locals speak English, a little effort goes a long way. Plus, it's fun to try out the local language. Third, be sure to book wine tastings and tours in advance, especially during peak season. Many wineries offer guided tours and tastings. It's a great way to learn about the winemaking process and sample different varieties of Prosecco. And finally, don't forget to slow down and savor every moment. Indulge in long lunches, strike up conversations with locals, soak up the scenery. Remember, you're not just here for the Prosecco. You're here to experience the Italian way of life. So, raise a glass to new adventures, breathtaking landscapes, and the undeniable charm of La Colline del Prosecco. Chin chin. La Colline del Prosecco, my friends, is more than just a place. It's a feeling. It's the warmth of the Italian sun on your face as you wander through rows of verdant vines. Washed down with, what else? A glass of sparkling Prosecco. It's the clinking of glasses, a universal symbol of joy and camaraderie. Sometimes, the most memorable experiences are found in the quiet beauty of the countryside. So, come raise a glass to La Colline del Prosecco. Chin chin!